Good morning. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Thursday. If you're new, welcome. And if you're a veteran, welcome back. Yeah, so we've got some new stuff and some old stuff to do today. We're here at the Demoralizer. It's 10 to 7 and we're gonna get back here. They've been having a lot of construction and the pool still looks really great. The child fence helps us out a lot here. Let's get back and check it out. Okay, we're back here at the Demoralizer and things are looking really good. Good looking water. And I think they're on vacation while the construction's going on. They have tons of chemicals, reasonable pH, alkalinity and cyanuric are good. So yeah, and also I checked the floater in the spa and the tab is almost completely there still. So I think if they are home, they've been taking the chlorinator out while they use it. That's okay, no worries. Sorry about the road noise, but yeah, recurring theme this week. I'm gonna let it ride. Why? Because people are on vacation and there's no use. Chemicals are, there's plenty of chlorine. Nobody's using these pools, so that's okay. They will be soon. Once again, our friends, the ducks, have been here, yeah, multiple times. So that's okay. We still have plenty of sanitizer in the pool, and I'm gonna brush it up. Okay, I feel really good about this. I had to add some acid. We had a high pH. They got home from vacation. They've been using it the last couple of days. So got the swim jets, right? Got a pool with swim jets. Make sure to use them. I was able to add my acid right there, and then I don't have anything to worry about you know, mixing or anything like that. I was gonna leave this on a 3-hour egg timer, but I don't think I really need to do that. They use enough energy at this house, and we'll try to make it as easy on them as possible. But we're cleaned up and chemmed up. Let's move on. Okay, here at the pool formerly known as Howard the Duck's pool. We haven't seen Howard in a little while, but we have seen evidence of his relatives. Let's change the name here, okay? This is what's known as a geometric pool. There's a lot of rectangular attributes here, but this whole kind of bump out is kind of our geometric denote. Anyway, so yeah, thing works. Look at this. I just got here. Okay, now I took our chems, and we have plenty of chemicals and 3100 salt. And yeah, my homeowner is always trying to help out. I can tell because this pool is spotless. But once again, here's evidence of the ducks, just like there was at the Demoralizer. I mean, come on, next door. So you know, everything is super good. And yeah, did I show you the chems? Yeah, so we have tons of chemicals, plenty of chlorine, high pH, good alkalinity, and good cyanuric. So yeah, the Zodiac MX6, look at him. This water's crystal clear. I'm gonna brush every square inch of this pool and then I can move on. Okay, I feel really good about this as usual. This pool is awesome. I'm in love with terra firma. Now, our friend Eric, who is the guy who asks the most questions in class, and that's okay, Eric. I love the fact that you're so interested in learning. I dig that, really. And your question was, what do you do about stains? Okay, so I don't know if you can see that here on the GoPro, but above the light, and this is a nicheless light from Jandy. I believe it's from Jandy, might be from Hayward. I think it's from Jandy. This is a Jandy pool. So notice the staining. Okay, well, we can't see that. There's a return line right there, but we can see it hopefully right there, right? Okay, so Eric asked, like, well, what do you do about staining? Well, Eric, we need to remember what our job is, okay? If the builder goes out and builds a pool, whether it's like this pool's under a year old, or if it's a 40-year-old pool, okay? Know what our job is. Our job is to do the water chemistry, clean the pool, make sure the runtime and everything is working right, the cleaner's working right, That is what our job is, okay? Our job is not to fix deficiencies from the builder. These things are not your fault. Now, if you want to take those things on, that's up to you. And I don't know if you guys work for yourselves or not, but if you do, figure out what your role is and where you're making the most money and who's wasting your time. Like, that is a job that's literally, it's wasting my time. Now, it's not that I don't care about it. I absolutely do. But I know my role, and I know that that is, I don't want to say none of my concern. Everything is my concern. But is it something that I should put on my back and say, oh, that's my responsibility? Absolutely not. So you can let the homeowner know that you know what there can be done, and what there can be done is you scrape around it. You call the builder, okay? Call the plaster people. Those are the people that are going to fix it, not you. Okay, we're here at our last, well, it's not our last. We still have to go to the stock tank, but this is our last terra firma pool here in this, for now. We're hopefully going to add another terra firma pool, but yeah, look at this pool. It just stays super clean. Zodiac MX6 keeps it clean and climbs the walls. I almost think the level of the pool is a little high. Once again, customers have to do that themselves here, so sometimes it's a little hit or miss. It's better to have, I gotta say, it's better to have too much water than not enough. However, that being said, we don't want our water to go above the tile line, because then there's going to be, you know, implications of when that happens, then the tile can fall off, and that's just I've seen it all before. So we don't want to keep that line wet up there. I mean, we're fine right now, but we're approaching too much water, and like I said, more is better than not enough, because without cresting over the coping, of course. But you know, we want to make sure that we're not in any sort of water starvation situation, where of course this pool is nowhere near that. We had plenty of chemicals. I had like a 3.5. It's absolutely what I want. I'm going to brush it up and then we can move on. Okay, I feel good about this. We're just going to primer up and then move on. Okay, we're here at the stock tank and things look really good, but there are no chemicals in the pool. I mean, no chlorine. Yeah, just a little bit of, not sure what makes it into this pool. See a roly-poly or two. No big deal. Maybe some little dirt off some feet. But yeah, the water looks really good. And I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid chlorine. I wanted to hold off on adding a tab floater for like the first month until I know that what I'm doing to the pool is not going to harm the interior finish. So this is a galvanized metal pool, and I know that chlorine can make it rust, and I don't want to do that. So it should be like literally many years before it rusts, but I don't want to be that guy to make it happen. So anyway, we'll Tesla 90 and add a little bit of chlorine. I don't think anybody's been using it. Okay, I feel good about this. The cover is back on. The water is crystal clear and sparkling, and yeah, let's make sure that this cover is on completely. Yeah, anyway, we're good, looking good here at the stock tank. We can move on. Okay, we are here at Gary's pool, and I'll tell you, I could not sleep last night getting here, looking to get here. Look at this pool, so awesome. And I'm not going to speak yet. Yeah, there's some algae there, and I'm still not liking that. But okay, the water is not cloudy. That's a plus. And Gary texted me the morning after, and just expressing his, you know, appreciation, and hey, it's bone dry, and yes, those are all the things that I wanted to hear. So maybe in the coming weeks we'll repaint this whole rig Pentair tan, but in the meantime it doesn't really matter, because why? This pool is performing the way it always should have. And anyway, let's do a little start up here. We have a egg timer preclude us from having to put the pool in service mode. And so one of the things that I did for the pool party is I knew that Gary was going to be taking the cleaner out. And so what I did is, you know, I have a restriction here on this skimmer because this pool has been plumbed and I couldn't do anything about it. It was plumbed with the Lazy Man, right? So this is the main drain, and this is the skimmer and the cleaner port, okay? 2 in 1. So I don't really care for that, but whatever, it is what it is. And so when I replumbed here, that's what I had to deal with. Okay, and one of the things that I do is I put a restriction on the skimmer suction. Hey George. And that makes the cleaner go more than he is right now. So I took it with me, I put it in the truck, and I'm going to bring it back because I didn't want to leave it here on the equipment. Some crumb stealer is going to do something with it and I'd never see it again. So I got it in the truck and I'm going to put it back on. Okay, so I did the startup on this pool 4 years ago, something like that. And back then we had an original blue Pentair Rebel, and that cleaner actually survives today in the first Infinity pool on Friday. Rebuild kit. So yeah, he's doing really well. Okay, now I haven't put the restriction in on him. What I did was see, this is why I ended up replumbing the pool, because there was a suction leak here so bad, such that I had to put the restriction on, because just increasing the suction here wasn't going to do it. Here, listen to the pump cavitate. Yeah. So I mean, we want it like right here. Okay, we don't want to have it right here. I just don't feel that's good, because then we're not getting enough main drain. And that was the whole reason for replumbing the pool in the first place. So I'm gonna run it, and yeah, look at him go. He's doing really well. And then we have great skimmer action here too. So I'm gonna put my skimmer basket back. Yeah, great. We've already cleaned the inside of the skimmer. And I'll tell you what, folks, this is what this pool has always been like for me. So yeah, the last year or so has been kind of a downslide where we were losing that suction at the suction side. So, and putting in that check valve has been, you know, really helpful. That being said, you know, we still have a little bit of just really bad, light surface mustard algae. But hey, I haven't even taken my chems here. Okay. We are back to the good old days here on this pool, back when it was new. Once again, we have a brand new IC40 here, so we have plenty of chemicals. We have a little high pH, good alkalinity, and good cyanuric. And we have bang on 3,600 parts per million for the salt. Yeah, I am really stoked on how this pool is reshaping up again. This is back to the glory days. So anyway, I'm gonna brush, and then I think we can move on. Okay, like Roscoe P. Coltrane. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, this is an awesome pool, and regardless of what I feel about the builder, yeah, I'm the builder. Okay, I replumbed this pool. I love it, and we can move on. Okay, we're here at the Swim Up Bar, which is our last pool of the day before our estimate. And I don't know how much I'll be filming at the estimate, but I definitely know that there will be a couple of doggies there. So if I can, I love dogs. I'm gonna take some dog video if I can. But look at this water, mountain stream status. This pool is nice and clean. Certainly, you know, any pool man should be lucky enough to have a pool like this. Yeah, there's some child's toys in the pool. That's okay. Since we've kind of gone from, like I said, the salt cell to these tabs, then we have plenty of chemicals. And like I said, I think our Pentair IC40 might be on its last leg. Now Gary's pool is right next door, and we just replaced the IC40 there, and it smiles all around. Now, we're really we're chlorinating a lot with tabs here, so let's see what we have now. Okay, yeah, so tons and tons of chlorine, low pH, no one's swimming. I think they're still in school. So anyway, alkalinity and cyanuric are really good. Let's take a quick. Okay, so bang on salt, like, you know, 3,400 salt. So plenty enough for an IC40 to make salt. Anyway, and the tail of the tape is here. Now we have the tablets, so there's plenty of chlorination here, but they need it here. So if you remember, I've been fighting algae, and no more fighting algae here. So yeah, they got the floater in the pool to deter some of the ducks. And if you remember last week, there was a cat in the pool. Yeah, so I don't know if that's their cat, but there was definitely a cat in the pool. I'm gonna brush it up, clean it up. It's chemmed up and we can move on. Okay, it's just about 9 o'clock and the pool has come alive. And as per usual, I do a lot of, if we have you know, a raised spa or any sort of spa, we'll do a spillover or spillway program to kind of, whatever happened last night, I'm gonna purge all of that nasty water out immediately, and so it's ready for the next occupant. And so yeah, it does not operate like this during normal operation. The spillway is just more of like a trickle there. But yeah, we're purging all of this water no matter what happened. So we added a tab in here, did not add a tab in there, and we'll just let it ride. We have plenty of salt, like I think it was 3,200. So plenty of salt for this IC40 to be making chlorine. It might need replacement here, but anyway, I feel good about this pool. Okay, I feel good about this. Guys, if you got anything out of this, give me a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and comment if you got something to say. I am the original swimming pool fiduciary working for you out here in the field. I'm the Angry Pool Man. Be excellent to each other. I'll see you on the next video. Okay, I wanted to talk about something that has happened to me a couple of times, and I don't want it to ever happen again. I just got a call, or I just got back from this estimate with these people, and when you call someone and they come out, what do you expect? Do you think that they give free estimates? If I come out to your house and I give you an estimate and you say, oh, well, we're gonna, you know, keep thinking, that just means that you don't like my price and that I came out here for nothing. So by the same token, I'm not in it for free. So you should be charged for an estimate. This is why I'm telling you this, people. If you're a homeowner and you think that a pool guy should come out and take his time, this person wasted an hour and a half of my time. I was done with my day at 8:30, and I waited around because I said I was going to be here around 10. So that's exactly what I did, and I was like, okay, cool, let's run to go. I gave her an estimate, and she says, oh, okay, well, we're still waiting for some other people. And it's like, okay, cool, don't ever call me. And I even said, like, hey, well, since you know, you might not be calling me back, I need to get paid for coming out here. Do you really think that I just come out here for fun, for nothing? Yeah, don't do that to a pool guy. That's uncool. You know, and another thing, I have had nothing but, I tell you, certain neighborhoods are all bad. Like this neighborhood, I have had nothing but cheap flakes. And I will never be coming back to this neighborhood again. I don't care. So I'm unclear on what this person probably thought. Do you know, just have somebody give you an estimate on the phone, and then, you know, weeks down the line when they're getting screwed and losing money basically, and because they incorrectly estimated the scope of your work, yeah, that's stupid. Like, why would you want to go and lie to somebody and like not tell them what the actuality of your pool is? Because he's going to find out eventually, and then it's not going to be a good relationship. You're going to end up being unhappy, and that person's going to be unhappy. And if he's a crappy pool man, then he deserves to be unhappy. But
if you're somebody like me, what the hell do you think I came out there for? Is just to give you an estimate? What are you going to get, like 6 guys out there and not pay any of them? Don't ever call me again. Okay, yeah, I just had another phone call from yet another person who has no clue on what they're doing. So this person doesn't even own the home in which the pool is. And she called me up and said, hey, there's, blah, blah, blah. The pool's screwed. Do you do this? And like, no, I don't do that. I don't have a C53, but I know everybody who does, like Kirk Chapman over at Poolscape Unlimited. So I start talking to this lady and saying, oh, you could call them and I'm sure they would help you out. And then she reveals that she's not even the owner of the property. I'll tell you what, folks, if you're going out and you're trying to fix your pool or, fix a pool that you don't even own, please be honest with the person that you call, because it's not fair for you to waste our time. And I'll tell you what, for this happening so many times in one day where I have run into somebody just wasting my time, I wanted to reach out and make a video about this, because you homeowners who are out there doing this, thinking that pool professionals are out here just to, go over to your house and give you free estimates. What is it that you think we're doing here? We're in business to make money, not to lose money. And when you call 6 people over and they all come over and they give you a free estimate, I'll tell you what you've done is you have made enemies out of 5 people. And that's what this person has done to me, is that you told me what you just basically lied to me. And now that I was like honest and forthright and I said, oh, okay, here's what the job is worth. And then they say, we're still checking out prices, blah, blah, blah. Do you realize that that gas is $5 a gallon? I mean, what is it that you think that we do? Just drive around hoping that someone will employ us? Get it together, people. Homeowners, if you think that a pool guy is going to come out and give you an estimate for free, then you're stupid, okay? And if any pool guy goes out and gives you an estimate for free and you don't hire him, he's stupid too, because he's wasting his time. He's screwing us all, because then that's telling everybody else that pool guys' time is not worth anything. Oh, just call a pool guy and get an estimate. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No.